Hi, Aries. Welcome back. This is your November 2018 general card reading. So it may or may not resonate with everyone. Hope it does. If not, you could always reach out to me for a personal reading, which is more in depth than just a 3 card. Okay, so Aries for November, or even for now. I mean, it's a few days before November, but looking at these 3 cards, is there something going on with your friendships, or in one of your friendships, or I don't know, all of them? I'm not sure, but here's the thing, because the cards that are coming out, like the first card is from the Flower Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. Balanced friendships. Gerbera/African Daisy, if I'm saying the first word right. Your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. Okay, so pulling the balanced friendships card, and then you gotta let go, and then rise above problems. That's why, for some reason, that's why I kind of asked you, like, okay, is there something going on? Any problems going on in any of your friendships right now? Um, Balanced friendships. This card has to do with, like, if you guys, okay, so there's always going to be those friends that, okay, take from you or ask you for favors or things like that, but then don't always reciprocate. So that's one thing that is definitely um, the meaning having to do with the balanced friendships card. Uh, you have to make sure that you realize, that first off, realize that that's not really okay. You can always give, but then, like, it's gonna be out of balance, and that's not good. Like, because you're gonna be giving too much of yourself and not getting anything in return. I mean, not saying that you should cut off any of your friends, unless they're really toxic. That's a whole different story. But as far as, like, friendships go, make sure that they're a give and take. Make sure that they listen. If you listen to them, like, that they listen to you. If you respect them, they respect you. If you help them out, when you're in a bind or you need something, that they also do the same for you. Or if you're there for them, that they're there for you when you need them. So make sure that you're not being taken advantage of. That's one thing of. That's another thing of, like, what the balanced friendships card means. So I'm gonna read what the book says. So it gives you a little bit more info. This card asks you to look at your current relationships. Be honest with yourself. Are they nurturing or are they draining and tiring? True friends are those you can call upon at any moment for support. They drop everything and come to your aid, and you do just the same for them. As a sensitive being, you have a desire to help others. And Aries, here's the thing with Aries, this is a little sidebar. You guys are good friends. You guys are loyal friends. And you are there for the people that you care about. But the thing is that don't let people take advantage of that niceness. Like, you guys are, headstrong. You guys are really, like, tough sometimes. But you do have that good side to you where you're there for the people that you care about. So make sure that you don't get taken advantage of by certain people around you. Okay, now back to what the book says. Yes, as a sensitive being, you have a desire to help others. However, people may take advantage, what did I just say, of your generous nature by asking for too much. Ensure that there is an equal give and take. Oh my gosh. See, I just said that. Didn't I just an unhealthy and unbalanced friendship will only bring you exhaustion. This card is a sign that it's time to let go of any unbalanced relationships and move into new, mutually giving ones. Additional meanings for this card is spend time with your good friends, or you're attracting new friendships, or your relationships are becoming more balanced. So if your friendships are not balanced right now, then they need to be balanced. Or if you already did the work and, reevaluated and did everything you need to do, so maybe then now your relationships are coming into more balance. But I don't know, with that rise above problems card at the end, I don't know if you've done everything that you should have done already, but we'll get to that in a minute. But okay, so the second card that came up is from the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So This card has to do with not being so controlling, or like trying to make things happen and things like that, or trying to force things to go a certain way. Like sometimes you have to just kind of like loosen your grip on stuff to and then just like let things go, like let things happen. So if you're trying to force something to happen, I don't know if it has to do with your friendships. If you're trying to, I don't know, like convince. I mean, this could just be one example, like trying to make your friends do something, um, but they don't want to, and that could be even just stuff that like even, and not necessarily like a negative thing, like making them do something they don't want to do, like just even if you're trying to make, like for one example is like if you want your friends to be there for you more, but they're not delivering that. So that could be just it could go opposite ways. It could go either side of the spectrum, either end of the spectrum. But either way, whatever it is that you're trying to like make, like control and your desired outcome, like this is just reminding you to kind of let go a little bit, because like the more you try to force things to happen or something go your way or the way that you want it to, it's not going to, or you're gonna like kind of be delaying the process, and you're gonna be kind of being an obstacle, basically. So I'm gonna read what the book says. Let go. The fairies in the entire universe understand your desires and needs, and they've been trying to bring them to you. You can help your prayers be answered by letting go of the need to control and the details and know the future outcome of this situation. The more you can relax and trust, the faster everything will resolve in a positive fashion. The universe's plans and standards for you exceed your own, so it's best to lean upon this divine wisdom and allow it to unfold in a perfect way. If you need to experiment with letting go, you can always take back control. However, the fairies are sure that you will like the results of releasing and will adopt it as a healthy new lifestyle. Additional meanings for this card. You have nothing to worry about, as everything is working out for the best. Maintain a positive outlook to attract a positive outcome. Yes, do not think negative. If that's the one, that the meaning that applies to you. Try to be not to be pessimistic or look at like at the negative at a negative outcome, or thinking something's gonna not follow through or come through like you wanted to. So try to hold off on negative thinking, negative thoughts. If you guys have an addiction or any kind of issues like that, this has also another additional meaning is 12-step meetings, such as Alcoholics Anonymous, to get help with an addiction. Spend time outdoors to reconnect with God. Have faith when learning a new skill. Trust your body's innate abilities. Or another meaning could be, instead of overanalyzing a situation, listen to your heart. So maybe, instead of overanalyzing a situation having to do with a friend or your friendships, listen to your heart and listen to your intuition. You guys are pretty intuitive, even though like some of the other signs are known for being, very intuitive, like Scorpio, Cancer, things like that. But Aries, I've noticed, sometimes can have like an intuitive side too. So, but I mean, that goes for everybody though. But you just have to listen to it and not ignore it, and also work on building it, more stronger. Like there's ways to, strengthen your intuition too. Meditation, things like that. So, the last card is Rise Above Problems, and it's from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. So I'm just thinking, because sometimes the cards, even though they're coming from different decks, that they tie into each other sometimes. And I'm thinking if there's issues going on within a friendship or your friendships, period, plural, you know what I mean? So if they are, the rise above problems, I mean, it kind of gives away what it means, like to rise above what is going on. The card meaning in the book. Okay, when you're in the middle of a problem, the solution often evades you. See your situation from a higher perspective and you may see a new way out. Have you been feeling frightened by a seemingly insurmountable situation? Your fears and tension may have created a negative obsession where you think about the problem continually. Okay, so that right there goes hand in hand with the let go card. If there is a problem, whether it's with friendships or just in general, another problem going on right now, like this right here just said about having a negative obsession, thinking about the problem continually. That goes back to the let go card. Like, instead of trying to constantly control it and, and just be controlling about it, like to try and make things go your way. So this is a double confirmation to no, don't do that. Sometimes you have to just let go and let God, that saying that they say. So what else does it say? Although you search endlessly for solutions, none seem forthcoming, and hopelessness creeps into your consciousness. Whether your situation seems big or small, this card asks you to step back for an instant so that you can better see creative solutions. Instead of continually working on the issue, mentally see yourself giving the problems to heaven's waiting hands. Sidebar, let go. Just like the let go card is saying. Like completely letting go of an envelope that you're mailing. Surrender the issue completely. Then imagine how the fairies might see your problem. How would your problem look from their perspective? Feel the sense of faith and hopelessness that they lend to you, and know that these positive emotions fuel the complete resolution of the issue. Okay, so affirmation for this card is: my heart, my mind, my life, and everyone in it are perfectly at peace right now. So that's a nice affirmation. The example that they gave, I really like it. When, say like when you're mailing an envelope, like, like you kind of just dropping it in the mailbox, like you're completely letting go of it, knowing or having faith that it's gonna get delivered to its destination or to where it's, you're mailing it to. So I love that example. So, but that's so yeah, just try not to control things too much. Try not to be obsessive or obsessed too much. So yeah, I would try to lighten up a little, Aries, okay? Don't be so serious and worrisome. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. If not, you can always reach out to me for a personal reading. And I'm actually having a special, definitely through the end of the month. And if it goes well, I'll extend it into November. So you guys can email me. My email is lucy'starot@gmail.com. Or you can go to the website lucy'starot.com and click on the link from there. But I think I'm going to do like a $30 special to the end of the month. So email me if you want to set up an appointment. Okay? Have a good day and a good month of November. Bye.